Hi, in this video I will talk about the Thunder Surah. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Alif Lam Mim. These are proofs of His scripture. What is revealed to you from your Lord is the truth. But most people do not believe. God is the one who raised the heavens without pillars that you can see, then assumed all authority. He committed the sun and the moon, each running for a predetermined period. He controls all things and explains the revelations that you may attain certainty about meeting your Lord. He is the one who constructed the earth and placed on it mountains and rivers, and from the different kinds of fruits, He made them into pairs, males and females. The night overtakes the day. These are solid proofs for people who think. So it's important that it's mentioning the fruits, and in the fourth verse we see on earth there are adjacent lots that produce orchards of grapes, crops, palm trees. Although they are irrigated with the same water, we prefer some of them over others in eating. These are solid proofs for people who understand. So it indicates they have some previous written knowledge in the fruit, like genetics. If you're giving the same water, it gives you a different result. It was already planned by God. That's why it is important. If you ever wonder, the real wonder is they're saying after we turn into dust, do we get recreated anew? These are the ones who have disbelieved in their Lord. These are the ones who have incurred shackles around their necks. These are the ones who have incurred hell wherein they abide forever. They challenge you to bring doom upon them, rather than turning righteous. Sufficient precedents have been set for them in the past. Indeed, your Lord is full of forgiveness towards the people, in spite of their transgressions, and your Lord is also strict in enforcing retribution. Those who disbelieve say, if only a miracle could dawn to him from his Lord. You are simply a warner. Every community receives a guiding teacher. God knows what every female bears, and what every womb releases or gains. Everything He does is perfectly measured. It's important that God, so it's like also biology and maybe genetics, and it's important. This is also linked with the verse 4. The knower of all secrets and declarations, the Supreme, the Most High. It's the same whether you conceal your thoughts or declare them, or hide in the darkness of the night, or act in the daylight. Ships take turns staying with each one of you. They are in front of you and behind you. They stand with you, and they stay with you and guard you in accordance with God's commands. Thus, God doesn't change the condition of any people, unless they themselves make decision to change. If God wills any hardship for any people, no force can stop it, for they have none beside Him as Lord and Master. He is the one who shows you the lightning as a source of fear, and as well as hope. He initiates the lauded clause. The thunder praises His glory, and so do the angels. Out of the reverence for Him, He sends the lightning bolts, which strike in accordance with His will. Yet they argue about God, though His power is awesome. Imploring Him is the only legitimate supplication, while the idols they implore beside Him cannot even respond. Thus they are like those who stretch their hands to the water, but nothing reaches their mouth. The supplications of the disbelievers are in vain. So Here, what I want to emphasize is that it's mention of the angels, and it has some physical reference in the Quran. And later, to explain it, we see that God is mentioning the lightning and thunder and lightning bolts. It's like trying to say that the angels actually like some sort of a physical form, like thunder that we cannot actually see. We may feel, but cannot see. We're not allowed to see. And in the Quran, we see that the Satans also we cannot see Satans too evil, but they can see us. So, and it is very interesting. So that's why, because after this verse, if you see this, lightning is mentioned. It's like God is trying to tell, like, okay, you cannot see this, but you can see this. It's like it's like the similarity. There are similarities. We also cannot be sure the lightning is happening. We hear the voice, but we cannot see where it is. But we know what it is. And it increases our belief to this. And in Quran, we see this in many samples. In many times, you see that if God is mentioning something supernatural, supporting it with the natural beliefs and super knowledge about the future, giving knowledge about the future, and it is beyond the existing scientific literature, and at that time you cannot say it, and it is also beautiful and aesthetic and impressive, and even they don't understand it, they find it impressive, they feel it is good. So that is all I want to say in this video, and thanks for watching this video, and God knows better.